But to see Sam and the way he did it, quite effective.
Yeah.
And he won. And you're utilizing all the negative energy for your positive. Sam Darnold has a great perspective. Now, next year's playoffs, he might throw 4 interceptions going down. In this journey, he made it to the mountaintop, and how he responded from the mountaintop was impressive. The NFL is a dead hypocrite on the business of gambling. There have been 2 things in pro football and in college football that have changed them and changed the fandom forever. Number one thing is fantasy football. Yeah. Because now, not only do I have my favorite team, I have my favorite players. Man, I'm playing every.
You better believe it.
I'm playing. I got to watch the highlights. I got to tune into the red zone because I got all these players on my team. I don't have to go wait for ESPN to come on to get NFL information. All I got to do is log on, NFL.com. The other thing is the legalized gambling. It used to be the skunk in the room. First day of training camp, everybody comes in. No one gambling on any sport, especially NFL, betting on your team. They still say the same thing. But, and the penalty is going to be harsh, but they're gambling.
Correct.
It's like Roger saying, hey, Chris, man, I know you like to drink and hang out, man. It ain't good for you, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It ain't good for you.
I ain't going to be a hypocrite. I'm doing it.
Lawmakers, they've moved the line. They've moved what the conversations were about to make it just as normal as ordering. You order Taco Bell for lunch?
I sure did.
You're going to do some business later on. About 2 or 3 hours, you're gonna be fucking percolating.
I am good. I'll be clean, bro. I'll be ready to go.
To that.
Welcome to Fully Loaded, 86th episode continued, part 2.
First time in our history that we've taped one podcast from 2 different locations.
Across the country.
Based on
from
the schedule and
California
everything.
and Florida.
Yeah, but we got to finish this one.
We got to do it. We were rolling, and you had to go. You were at the Super Bowl, and me being the foot. You flew back just to make sure we taped it, so we appreciate you.
And also the Beverly Wilshire, your Four Seasons Hotel. Let's touch up that Wi-Fi.
South Donahue Road. I've been there. The Wi-Fi's terrible.
Let's touch it up.
Did you talk to him?
Well, I was pretty upset because that was my thing to do.
Yeah.
That was the last thing. I was going to the airplane. I was supposed to take my wife to lunch, get some pastries and all that. But
get some pastries.
Snack food.
Get some pastries.
Yeah, come on. The baked goods in California, they're so much more superior than here in Florida.
I would agree with that.
Bacon, bread, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's another podcast. Put that in the questions.
Okay. All right, so we were talking before the Wi-Fi interrupted us and you had to go do some things. We was talking about Sam Darnold. We were talking about the class of 2018, Mayfield being number 1 pick, Darnold being 3, Josh Allen 7, and Lamar Jackson 32, and Sam being the first one to win a Super Bowl from that group.
It's one of the craziest things that if you pose that on draft day, like you're never going to be able to guess it, right? Then you go 5 years, you're never going to get. Like the number of years is almost equals the number of teams that Sam's been on. Like how's that going to happen? Like you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like how is that going to happen in the NFL where we've seen everything? We've seen Kurt Warner bagging groceries, arena football, Super Bowl hero. But we've never seen this story where a guy so high, the 3rd pick, dipped so low in organizational talent. The Jets had a lot to do with that. And he didn't lose himself. The thing that I thought, there's a lot of things very, very impressive. But even after the game, the people were trying to make him more excited. He said, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
All those things had to happen for me to get here.
Right.
Because I always believed in myself.
Yeah.
And that's the story in life. Like, regardless, you do a bad deal, still believe in your success. Believe that ultimately I'm going to get enough nurturing, enough experience. I'm going to be able to close out these deals. And that's what he's 28 years old. And they're in a position because he doesn't have a super contract. It's not a rookie contract, but at $33 million, the way he throws the football, all them other players they want to sign, like you're talking about a team. Just like when Brady won his first one, it's hard to deal with when you're not paying the quarterback. And I think Mike Macdonald has the chance to really be special. as a coach. You got a rare combination, played high school football, didn't play in college, and his ability to get guys to believe in his program immediately. Mm-hmm. I mean, his first meeting with the team, he's going over what it's going to be like when we have home field advantage and we're playing the NFC Championship. Now, it took him a year to get there.
Yeah.
But the insight as a coach to be able to say that and visualize it for the team.
And the dudes to believe it. They bought in.
Yeah, they got some dudes.
Yeah, they do.
They really they got some good football players. And I'm not too proud to say this. This is one of the few times that I watched the Super Bowl that I didn't know specifically the traits of 4 or 5 guys on their team. Like, I knew they were good players, but damn, why is this guy so good? This guy is undersized linebacker. He's too big to be a second. Man, they play nickel the whole game. Like, he matches up running backs, tight ends, the way they blend their skilled guys with their front set. Like they are doing some special things there, and Sam Darnold is going to be right at the lead of that, because now you're talking about house money. They got house money. Mm-hmm. All those young players, and then even the celebration afterwards. K9, the running back, is asked, "What'd you do?" "I just chilled out, man. My family went to the hotel room. Yeah. Then went to Disneyland the next day." Yeah. So they weren't the team, and even some people doing interviews, Ryan Clark, guys that had won Super Bowls, like, "Man, what'd you do? Where'd you turn up? Where'd y'all go?" He was like, "Man, we just chilled." Yeah. Our whole philosophy was win the day. And we felt like we won the day, and we weren't surprised.
Yeah. Dude, it was for watching, it was surreal. Even when he was talking about afterwards, he's like, "Yeah, we could have played a better game on offense, but we won." Like our D was it's literally
confetti's dropping.
There's hundreds of millions of people like this waiting for you to say, like, "Yeah, I could have played better today, but we won." Right. But we won. We did our job today.
Or to say something about, like, the redemption. "Oh, yeah, the Jets didn't know. Oh, yeah, Carolina,
nothing.
they didn't know.
Nothing.
San Francisco, Minnesota, like, they made the wrong." That's a different, and that was one of the things I talked to you about, because that's not my personality.
Nope.
I keep score. Mm-hmm. And if you do something to me that leaves a mark on me, I am not getting ready to forget it. And guess what? One of my priorities every day is to be able to get some get back on you when I got breath in my body.
100%.
All right? So I was able to watch him and observe that, and I just thought that is a refreshing way. Now, people out there who are my enemies, you're not off the hook. Half of you are, because I'm going to try that Sam Darnold shit.
But I ain't going to do it with everybody.
I'm going to try a small portion. I can't major in that, because that's not me.
I'm doing the best I can.
But I watch people, and I see how people, especially in historic situations, how they respond. And if I see something that I believe can make me better, and what Sam Darnold did, that right there that's perspective. And you're utilizing all the negative energy for your positive. Yeah, they made the right decision. They made the right decision because I had to get cut to get here.
Correct.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And that, to me, it helped change my story, because anyone hears my story is like, man, I hate the Eagles. Buddy Ryan, I do not like him. And it's obvious.
And it motivated you on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
Right.
As long as I got breath.
But to see Sam and the way he did it, quite effective.
Yeah.
And he won. And that was amazing. That was, to me.
Did you guys hear that Jamar Chase is now officially Fabletics' first NFL ambassador? He just dropped his first collection with them, featuring his favorite essentials, classic, effortless tees, go to oversized hoodies, in all the comfy pieces perfect for lounging or hitting the gym in the new year. Because I joined the Fabletics VIP program, I get first dibs on all the new gear, which, trust and believe, I'm getting all the new gear. I love it. I know CC loves it. We love it here in the office. When I signed up as a new VIP with Fabletics, I got 80% off everything. I thought it was going to be one of those too good to be true things, because 80% seems crazy, but no, it's actually real. The quality honestly surprised me, because I like durable stuff. It's got to fit right. It's got to feel good. It's got to be quality. The Fabletics pieces feel like the kind of high-end activewear that you usually pay a couple $100s for. So I figure out, why am I going to these stores paying a couple $100 a piece when I go to Fabletics and get something that feels better, works better, fits better, but you get that same premium fit and durability for a tiny fraction of the price. At that point, the VIP membership basically paid for itself. Fabletics already has incredible deals, and I've got an exclusive offer just for my listeners. Get 80% off everything, 80 when you sign up as a VIP. And yes, that includes Jamar Chase's first drop. Just head to fabletics.com/loaded, take a quick style quiz, and be sure to select loaded when you're prompted to unlock your 80% off discount. That's fabletics.com/loaded.
One of the insights, we're always studying human behavior and how people act during success and failure. Sam Darnold has a great perspective. Now, next year's playoffs, he might throw 4 interceptions going that way.
Correct. Yep, he might.
But in this journey, he made it to the mountaintop, and how he responded from the mountaintop was impressive.
Dude, we were talking about it with so many guys that have been on the journey y'all been on. We're pulling for them. So many dudes.
Yeah, real dudes.
Yeah.
No
like,
stuff
I've
happened.
been on this journey.
No, they didn't get a fair shot. No, they were put in a situation that was not advantageous for them to be able to be the best version of themselves. Like when you're in the league, you see this, and you can't make excuses because it happens, but it's not an excuse. It's explaining what actually happened.
Right.
And these organizations will ruin more good players than good players going there and flop.
Dude, that is the biggest thing, I think, out of all the stuff you've talked about, because I'm like, the more I watch it, I'm like, oh, shit, look at this dude, the system, the people who believe in him, the way he talks about it. The first time he told me, I was like, I don't know, bro. And everybody I talked to, they're like, yo, it's because somebody believed in me. Yeah. And I'm like, no, that dude believed in me. That team believed in me.
It's a human condition.
Yeah.
All right? We all have it. Some of us have bigger portions of it. But as a human being, everyone wants to be loved, accepted, and appreciated. And when you finally have someone that crosses over and they get into that realm of, like for me, I always compare people to my high school coach, because he said things to me that it just went through me like, wow, no one's ever said that to me before. Like no one's had that type of impact on my life. So when you encounter people that can help you in your journey to be able to get where you are and get through struggles, like that's really what life is all about.
But 100%. But I think as fans, we're like, yo, you don't need that when you're a professional athlete. They're professional athletes. Like, they don't need that shit at all. Like, because it's just easy to say they don't need that.
Let me tell you about, especially the most gifted. We are gifted. Athletic ability is a gift from God.
Amen.
But guess what else we miss out on? There's hundreds of other traits that I'm not good at because my gifting, and I worked so hard on my gifting. Some of the things in life I had to learn. Didn't have a father in my life. A lot of things, manhood. I had to learn those things through the streets, the hard, and then other people, speaking into my life. But I always wanted to be loved and accepted.
Yeah.
Like, didn't have a dad ever tell me. First man that ever told me he loved me was Reggie White when I was in the NFL locker room.
First time.
Like, damn, that's too long to be going in life until you get a man to tell you I love you.
True, bro.
Like, so I'm
freak
sitting here
out?
at 21. I
freak
told
out?
him that.
Yeah.
I said, bruh, like, and we call him Big Doggy. I mean, he's 6'6", 320. I love you, bro. I love you. I love who you are, man. I love who God gonna make you. And I'm like, man, I don't even like myself, and you love me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we get lost,
Yeah.
Trying to mask these things, get involved in relationships, chemicals, drugs,
Anything
things
to
like
mask
that
it.
to alter it. And he's like, no, man, I love you exactly who you are, man. You're a different dude. And it was like, we were like twins, like Chris Carter hanging out with Reggie White in Philadelphia. It was like the weirdest thing. That's why when he cut me, I was like, man, did you tell Reggie? He said, no, haven't talked to him yet. I said, oh, I didn't think so. Okay.
Let me know how that conversation goes.
But it's one of those kind of things that, when you're in pursuit of something, and I'm not going to stop people from dreaming and shooting, but realize why very, very talented people are very, very average in a lot of other aspects of their life. It's because of the amount of time that we have spent on trying to be
that you
good.
have to spend.
At that. Yes.
You have to spend.
Yes.
If you want to achieve your dream. You got no choice.
And then now, once you do that, you have to have a team of people around you able to point out certain things.
And you got to be able to listen. You got to be willing to listen to them.
Yeah.
Your fireman thing. You got to be able to listen.
Well, God did us a favor. He gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Ain't that the truth?
And most people don't realize. They think they got 2 mouths and 1 ear.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, I'll tell you what people love, the NFL. We were talking, and I'd love to get back to that because you were talking about this whole philosophy that the NFL has realized here in America, we got it. Like we got 127.7 million.
They threw the towel in.
Yeah.
They stopped the fight.
They stopped the fight. But now the NFL's like, $9 million for a 30-second national for a commercial. Well, I wonder what commercials cost back when you was playing in the league for the Super Bowl. It wasn't $9 million for 30 seconds.
No, you 50,000, you probably get 2.
And now $9 million, you get yourself
50.
Premium slots is $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
But to your point, they have figured it out. We're gonna now go international. They get international halftime, so like they got this thing figured out. Like whoever runs the marketing there needs to be in charge of teaching everybody marketing in America because it's. Can you talk about what you were talking about there?
Well, for one, if you have to look at the numbers because who can have this is our 60th Super Bowl, and whatever the number of people that were watching, 150 million, 130 million, and it was a good game at halftime.
Yep.
They had more people watch the next 20 minutes than they had watched the 4 hours.
Correct.
Who can do that?
The NFL. The NFL.
Who can do that? I mean, language barriers. There's no language internationally. Everyone's got their own the way they communicate and everything. They tapped into that, and it's amazing. Even the story behind even Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny had a role model. His uncle was a football player. That's why he wore the number 64 out there and everything. Like, so they're just beyond what normal businesses are doing. Like they're down the street, around the corner when we're trying to figure out, hey man, what's going on next door?
No, they're they're a long way ahead. And just doing that would put you in a marketing Hall of Fame.
No, and what they want to do is they don't want to leave us with just football experiences. Now, when you leave an NFL game, yes, you can go watch the replays and everything, but internationally, when our game is done, what do we leave them with? We don't leave them with a lot. That's why we had to give them Bad Bunny. That's why we're giving them flag football. So now when we go to London, go to Ireland, all the places we're going, Spain, all the places we're going, Mexico, we're going to have flag football that once we leave, we're leaving something there.
You leave the flag
and
football.
then now we can compete with the real America, the real national game, and that's soccer.
Yep.
So if you're really going to be on the landscape globally and you're going to have a real honest, chance to be able to make a dent in the international marketplace, you got to be able to do things like what they're doing.
Which is just absolutely genius. To be able to take more people. Because you talked about women.
Oh.
What percentage are women of fans down in the NFL?
First time in NFL history documented, we have 51% female fans.
Crazy.
49 male.
Crazy.
51%. Now, that came from the league office. That's not me just, that's from the league office because I got friends at the league office, and before the season starts, they send us out information on data to help us in the media so we can have talking points and talk with some education. That's where that comes from. So now when you look at not only the memorabilia, who signs little boys up for football?
Mom.
Who is even buying all these jerseys? Even if my husband wants a jersey, who's going to buy that? Mom's going to buy that. And then now they've upped their color scheme and the women's apparel that now they're going to shop for themselves. We know that. Just came back from L.A. My wife spent up some money. I couldn't make enough money fast enough. When somebody was paying me in this pocket.
You said she didn't do bad the other day. Was she happy
for her?
For her. It's all relative.
Yeah, like she dropped down to like a yellow belt. Like she was a double black belt.
So for her, it wasn't bad.
No, for her, it wasn't bad at all. Wasn't bad at all. But she's into golfing now and everything. So it's like, how much does that golf course cost? Sweetie, you're not going to pay for it. But I'd like to go over there. Yeah, it's $500. Okay, well, okay, let's go. You like it over there? Yes, she wants to play all these nice courses I've been playing and everything. So she's spending money no matter where she's going.
She ain't messing around, bro.
No.
She's smart. She knows. She gonna start. You play golf. You play this nice place. She gonna play golf.
Yes.
She learn how to play golf. Give me some
absolutely.
lessons. She's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the NFL leaving a flag football. So how about this? American Gaming Association projected that 1.76 billion was legally wagered on the Super Bowl. Legally wagered on the Super Bowl. That's a 27% increase from the previous year. And you think about sports apps. Talk to us about what's happening with that. Because how many people are now watching because they're like, hey, dude, I don't know that I know anybody in any team, but I got my bet down. I got my prop bet. I got my this over on this one, my parlay.
There have been two things in pro football and in college football that have changed them and changed the fandom forever. Number one thing is fantasy football. Yeah. Because now, not only do I have my favorite team, I have my favorite players. I got guys who I like watching league-wide. But, man, I'm playing every.
You better believe it.
I'm playing. I got to watch the highlights. I got to tune into the red zone because I got all these players on my team. It's like every person's their own general manager. Mm-hmm. So when you're that much closer to the information, and our fans today are smarter than any other generation of fans because of information. Like, you don't have to go on. I don't have to go wait for ESPN to come on to get NFL information. All I got to do is log on, NFL.com, go on to Yahoo,
anywhere.
All these different. Like, I can go anywhere and get it. And right after the games, it's instant. Instant highlight, instant results. So I can be closer to the game. I'm far more informed about the game, and I know more players than any other generation has known because I'm participating more. The other thing is the legalized gambling. It used to be the skunk in the room. First day of training camp, everybody comes in. No one gambling. No one gambling on any sport, especially NFL, betting on your team. Oh, they still say the same thing, but and the penalty is going to be harsh, but they're gambling.
Correct.
It's like Roger saying, hey, Chris, man, I know you like to drink and hang out, man. It ain't good for you, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It ain't good for you.
I ain't going to be a hypocrite. I'm doing it.
The NFL is a dead hypocrite on the business of gambling because what they have done is they've cleaned it up enough that they can monetize it. And guess what? Everybody wants to be the NFL's partner. Mm-hmm. So guess what? I got to understand this gambling. And from a legislative standpoint, lawmakers have moved.
Yeah.
They've moved the line. They've moved what the conversations were about to make it just as normal as ordering. You order Taco Bell for lunch?
I sure did.
You're going to do some business later on. About 2 or 3 hours, you're gonna be fucking percolating.
I am good. I'll be clean, bro. I'll be ready to go.
To that.
I ain't messing with it. I'm still eating T-Bell.
Right, but the thing about it's like we're so much closer, so much more information. It's really grown the game.
Correct.
Like it's grown. If you played in a certain region of the country, Green Bay, Minnesota, people know about the North, NFC North and everything. But if I'm in Seattle, if I'm down in San Diego, I'm not going to know the players quite. In this iteration, yes, people know all the players.
Yeah.
They know where they come from. They know what they can do because they utilize them either in fantasy or gambling.
It's unbelievable what it's done for the game. No doubt about it. So, all right. So we were talking about Belichick not getting the Hall of Fame. People's reactions, and I had asked you, we were going to get this yesterday, we didn't have any time, about do you think this, there was a lot of reaction of we're going to boycott it, we ain't going to go, we're going to do this over here, we're going to have a party over here, we're going to do this, don't worry about it. Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, Ben and Terry, Roger Craig, and that's it, and no Belichick. Do you think this ceremony, the induction ceremony is going to be the same as years past? Are we kind of over this whole, we're pissed, he should have gotten in, we get it, there'll be some changes, but how do you think it's going to be in Canton this
I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to be, and it's exactly how it should be. When I didn't get in, man, they were.
All right, guys, so this time of year, I'm trying to stay consistent with eating well. But between work, workouts, commuting, cooking, it just isn't happening. Tempo gives me fresh, balanced meals ready in 2 minutes so I can eat the way I want without losing time. Because it's a real deal for me. It's a real struggle. It's a real time constraint. I don't go ahead and do my cooking, and I'm too busy to be able to eat right, and I know how important eating right is. During the week, my schedule is nonstop. Meetings, errands, late nights. Healthy eating is usually the first thing to slip. Tempo keeps me grounded with real meals I can eat in 2 minutes, so I don't default to snacks or takeout. If I got my schedule with Tempo, I got my meals, I can make them in 2 minutes, I can eat them, they're balanced, they're good, and they're what I need for my body. Life is really, really good. They deliver fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. For a limited time, Tempo is offering my listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomeals.com/loaded. That's tempomeals.com/loaded for 60% off your first box. tempomeals.com/loaded. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Monkey don't stop the circus.
Yeah.
T.O. didn't get in. And T.O. put an extra on it. I'm going to boycott. Okay. Still went on. You say whatever you want because people are still going to go because they know the product is real.
Right.
And you can't deny Drew Brees' greatness. Like, you cannot deny Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald got 14,000 catches. I mean, 1,400 catches. Like, 1,400 catches. Like
1,400 catches.
Yeah. In
the NFL.
He played with 23 different quarterbacks. He survived the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona.
I think he was Employee of the Year 16 straight times.
He survived the Cardinals.
Yes.
Got 14 balls with the Cardinals from 23 quarterbacks. When everybody knowing they can throw it, they got to throw it to the Employee of the Year. And
Yes.
he still had 14 catches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adam Vinatieri, you can't deny his great in the snow.
No.
The tuck rule in the snow. He kicked that ball. Hey man, give me a little spot right there. Just a little spot. Give me a little spot. I mean, it's snowing, dog.
Yeah.
And
you don't hate him. You don't like kickers, but you'd be okay if he was in your team.
And then what he did in the most clutch moments.
Yeah.
Those first 3 Super Bowls, they won them all by 3 points,
Bam,
right?
bam, bam.
Okay. Like, where are you going without that? Like,
Correct.
so, yes, there's been a disservice. Yes, there's been, injustice. Yes, and we're going to address that. You know, and I'm certain that Jim Porter and the Hall of Fame, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that I'm part of the process of change. That's what I'm campaigning for. Have more people like myself to be in the room it would be one of the greatest titles I ever had if I could ever vote or make a contribution to the guys that are going to wear gold. Because I also know what it feels like. And guess what? As a voter, if I ever was able to get a vote, guess what I would never say? Oh, he's going to get in one day.
Yeah.
Like, I would never say that.
And where did that come from? This idea that we know he's a Hall of Famer.
It's just a weak-ass excuse.
Okay.
It's a weak excuse for you not doing the right thing. It's almost like, well, this is a solution. No, it's not. It's not the best solution because the greatest, no matter what they're doing, sax player, singer, comedian, NBA, baseball, I don't care. Like, do you think Seattle, they won the Super Bowl? Do you think it would be cool if they got the trophy 2 years from now?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Like, in the moment.
Correct.
Like, you can't take back Don Shula. You can't take back Vince Lombardi. You can't take back Tom Landry. You can't take back Chuck Noll. And I'm at least as good as them.
No doubt.
I would say better. But I'm at least as good as them.
No doubt.
And that's the thing that pissed me off, that the guys that got first-ballot Hall of Famer, I'm at least as good as them. Mm-hmm. And that should be recognized. And one person should never have the power to be able to stop history from happening.
But I still don't understand why, and I get that people are thin-skinned, and I don't know why they are, quite honestly, because there's skills that I know I don't have, but being a bitch isn't a skill that I have. So if I make a vote, where did this come from that this is not, we gonna make our votes and we're gonna make them in secrecy and nobody gets to see what we do. Where did that come from?
Well, for one, you have to realize just because you cover athletics don't make you fucking athletic.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Okay.
100%.
Now, I would say a lot of these people, their temperament strictly comes from being a journalist.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know which part of journalism that they learned that you can reward people later on for something they've already done.
Or your emotion.
To me, it's not a competitive environment, because if they had more athletes in there, they had more people that had done stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you the thing that made me wait 5 years, because when I didn't get in, this is what I said. I looked right into the camera and said, I don't care how many voters they have. They tell me there's 50, but I can guarantee you this. It was a cup. I opened it up. I said, I can guarantee you this. Their life, you couldn't fill up this cup of sweat. They have not sweated a cupful, and they're going to judge my sweat? And they ain't had no sweat in the game? I ain't got no respect for them.
Agreed.
That got me 5 years in the hole.
In the hole.
In the hole. No food, no drink, no light, no exercise.
The hole for you.
No conjugate visits, bro, to the hole.
But it's true. And also, to your point,
So the next couple of years, I wasn't even a finalist.
Because they were so emotional about what you said.
They were butthurt.
But that, and nobody at
And
that.
as soon as I got in, guess what? On the side, it just told me. When I came through, a couple reporters, and one of them really knows me really well. He said, Chris, please don't crucify us. I said, no problem. Today is such a monumental occasion, and there's so many people that I want to thank. But when I get done with that, I'm going to get back to y'all.
Yeah.
After I thank my people, I'm going to get back to y'all. Because that's helped cultivate this whole environment that it's okay. Because they got away with, we had some people speak up. My man Mike Greenberg, a couple other people at ESPN, they really spoke up. But guess what? Because of ESPN, later on, the voters told me they held that against me because I was working for a national network. I was like, that's
How would they hold that
I
against?
said, I got 1,100 catches. What difference will it make who I'm working for now? You're supposed to be judging me on what I did.
But again, why?
Because of the pressure and so many voices. When I didn't, all across all the networks, like, oh man, this is a travesty. Chris Carter didn't get in. Chris Carter. Then years later, T.O. didn't get in.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of a stink about it. It should have been more of a stink.
Yeah.
And then now Belichick Kraft, and now it just everything went crazy.
Percolated and went nuts.
And good.
But also, why did the NFL decide you 50 can have a vote, but none of us, the public? If I take the company public, it's publicly traded.
That they probably did that as protection for the group. They didn't do that for the public.
No, I understand that. Why do you have to be protected? You stand behind your vote. You make a vote intelligently. Like,
Because
would that guy have ever not voted Derek Jeter in the Hall of Fame for that one dude? Would he have not done it if he knew it was public?
But even if he would have, I can respect that.
He wouldn't have done it.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I would have respected it more if it had been like, I thought Derek Jeter, I hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was that good of a player.
Okay.
Say that shit.
But stand behind it.
No, absolutely.
Don't go, we look around the room like nobody knows who it was. Then all my peers, if I do it and I'm the dumbass, and there's 49 of us,
Right.
now all 50 of us are dumbasses.
Now, I think that also I will be a person that as much information publicly that we can share. Because the more secretive you make it, the more people can tear down the institution.
Show me that's exactly right. But I can't tear down the institution if I got 8 idiots who have to come out and tell you why.
Yes.
Hey, man, and if the NFL is going to be as big as it is,
Yes.
we want to be part of it.
Yep.
On some level, as fans, we're out here,
Yes.
but we want to be part of it.
No doubt.
If we're going to be a general manager, fantasy guy, if we're going to be betting, sports, squares, parlays, tell us, let us be involved in watching.
See, this is the thing about access, and this is what I love. Because if someone ever lets me in the room, I bring access to all different types of diverse opinions.
100%.
So Hall of Fame let me in the room, your bald head ass is in there. We in there. We in there.
Amen.
What'd you say, dog? Oh, I got you. Relax. Got you. We in there.
That's how it'll go.
We change this stuff.
That's
we make
how
it
it'll
moves.
go. 100%.
Yes. Access. Now, I got to make sure I'm staying on the up and up.
Yeah.
because the Hall of Fame is very happy that I didn't roast them over the last 2 weeks.
Yep. Which you didn't.
I didn't.
No.
Because I got motive.
Correct. You got.
But when I do
know
put
where
this
you're
hot
going.
pepper on you, it's going to be for real.
Correct.
And we can do better. And when people know they can do better, typically they do better. I'm expecting the Hall to do better, and I'm expecting to be a part of that.
And I just think what's sad to me, and I guess life is just fragile, you don't know, is you can actually, through your weakness, your emotion, your pathetic behavior, you could steal that dude's. You could have died. Something could have happened to you before they inducted you, and you and your family got to see it. Because if you weren't here anymore, and it was just to make it, it's not like some guys I get, they have bad health or something happened, or they listen, they weren't a first ballot. They really, you look back as a Hall of Famer and go, I get it. That took that guy that many years. But Belichick, if something were to happen to him,
let me tell you,
what you steal from the generation and legacy.
When I didn't have a good relationship with my dad, and I wasn't going to invite my dad to the ceremony because he wasn't part of my life. He has 16
but
kids.
you would talk to him on occasion.
I talked to him on occasion, like he would, to show up to a couple games here or there randomly, but no, I never remember him going to take me to a meal. I never ever remember him driving me home from a game. I never said after a game, hey, I got to go, my dad or something like that. No, never. So my dad was diagnosed with Alzheimer's along that way from the first time I got in until I finally got in. Now, when I got in, he was in a nursing home. And we got him all the gear and everything. And he kept saying, man, when's Chris going to get put in the Hall of Fame? And then he had a hat on, everything. And the people, nurses and everything, they show him, your son, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's. So one of the stories, my daughter, is I was making the list because it's like a wedding. It's like, okay, got to invite these people, got to invite these people, got to invite these people. And I got to my dad. And I said, I'm not going to invite him because I want everyone to have a good time. And everyone here has made a contribution to me being here. Now, he just provided the seed.
Yep.
Understood. My daughter said my dad would invite him even though he was not a good dad.
Wow.
Like, shit, I think I know that guy. So my daughter's like, you should invite him because my dad would.
That's deep.
So I invited him, make sure he had the right care, people coming with them, inviting them so they can get. But he was there the whole time. And you know that look that they have?
Yeah, my grandma had also, yeah.
He was that way the whole time.
Yeah.
So he died not knowing.
Correct.
So we're going to do this to Belichick? Really? But guess what? When you do that to Belichick, guess what happens? Mike Shanahan, the legendary coach, he has to wait another year potentially.
Correct.
Mike Holmgren, he's got to wait another year potentially.
Yeah.
So when you try to play God, jury, all these things, and you say that stupid stuff like, oh, he's going to get in there, but is he going to be able to enjoy it?
Correct.
Like how many summers? One meeting with Larry Fitzgerald. Larry, we can travel around, your kids, your grandkids. Like you can come to Canton. Like my 2 high school buddies go with me to Canton every year. Every year, 7 and 8 years old, my best friends playing Little League. They're in Canton every year. So how many of those relationships like that are you messing up because, oh, I'll vote for him next year. Oh, I believe that this guy, Ken Anderson, should be in. I believe L.C. Greenwood should be in. No, don't do that. It's always the right time to do the right thing.
I'll tell you what, I like what you said. And again, for what I know, I think you take people that couldn't fill their sweat up in their entire life in half a can. I think you take people that actually still watch the game and are
that was a hell of a line, wasn't it?
That was great.
It got
me
good. In the hole.
That was, well, hey, was it worth it though? It's like my man said in that longest yard. He said, was it worth it?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, all right. He went ahead and did it.
Yes.
But I don't know, man. I think if you've not walked it, lived it, done it, and I get it. Not everybody's a student of the game, and I get not all journalists are that way. But and also, guess what? Now you're going to get what you deserve.
And I'm going to tell you, overall, the journalists, they really do a good job. It's just like any other profession. It's just a small batch.
Yeah, but the big batch got to fix the small batch. Hey, dum-dum,
Yes.
you suck. Hey, you suck. And you're doing this because you're an asshole. You're going to screw it up for all of us. And when they shine the light on us, they're going to have taken us away or penalize
It's gonna
us.
tighten them up.
Because you're screwing us up.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So, like, be careful. Watch your back, bro. Like, this is mess up. Peer pressure, the most powerful pressure in the world, bro. I got you. All right, comments. Mr. Dynamic Biz. Man, I'm so proud of hearing what CC just said. He sent a text into a contact of the Hall of Fame and asked why Belichick was not admitted to the Hall on the first ballot. CC, you are a class act. Continue being the most informative, in parentheses, most honest, and best announcer on the air. Love it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Dynamic Biz loves it.
Biz.
Stephen Smith, 7434, from Canton, Ohio. And it still pisses me off. CC wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. Now Bill gets snubbed. These writers/voters are ridiculous. Great show as always. Timmy1874, like what you said about the Super Bowl. Before the Super Bowl, great things to look out for in the Super Bowl, CC.
Little tips.
Little tips. Chris Johnson, 4039.
Watch out for that undersized offensive line. The center, the left guard, and the left tackle. Watch out. I think I said that.
I think you did. And they got mauled. They got, dude, that's what's crazy about the league. You can have a dude who's a dude. First round, second year, like killing everybody in college. You put him out there, and these dudes ran him.
If you want to see something funny, Drew, look up Will Campbell's LSU highlights. He talks about, I mean, you would thought he was the baddest motherfucker on the earth.
Yeah.
He talks about being an SEC. If you can't block a defensive end, you're going to be working at Amazon, driving an Amazon truck or something like that. He had all this face paint on. I mean, he looking mean until he got to the big show, and they eating him whole.
Dude, riding him 8 yards back into the quarterback, stepping on him, grabbing him and a quarterback.
The first one, the dude headbutted him. Dropped him. I said, this is the WWE. Dropped him.
Dude, different world. It's a different world. That's what was crazy to watch that.
Man, you going against creatures, man. You go, man, who I'm playing against? Deion Sanders. Oh, shit, okay, no problem. Who you got next week? Oh, Darryl Green. Oh, shit. Who you got next week? Rod Woodson. Okay, who you got next week? You got Rondé Barber and John Lynch. Oh, shit. Man, who you got next? Week after week. Play Eagles. You got Troy Vincent, Brian Dawkins. Oh, Lord. Yes.
It's a different
Yes.
deal. It's a different deal.
Yes. First round draft pick.
Correct.
He looked like he was in Division III.
Yes. 100%.
And I don't know if he's 6'5", 6'6", but he looks 6'2".
Yes.
And they said his arms were short at the beginning of the game. By the end of the game, he was like this.
But I mean, it looked that way. It looked that way.
But you talking about
like they yanked him up from the practice squad and he couldn't do it.
Great resume at LSU. This video, this hype video that he had, man, like you see this guy like, oh man, New England, they got something. He's got to move to center.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah. Before he goes out like that.
It is total incompetence if they put that kid at left tackle. Like,
but
he might be a good football player, but it won't be at left tackle.
No. But it was literally like man throwing around a kid.
They said, I think they had 16 pressures on the quarterback, and his mother gave up 13 of them.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm supposed to say to him after the game?
What do you say?
Hey, big fella.
In the damn huddle, bro. Like, seriously. Could you block somebody?
I would be like,
at some time.
I would. That ain't his fault.
Yeah.
That's the coordinator's fault. We should have a tight end attached to his hip every fucking pass play. Unless you don't like the quarterback.
Correct. Unless you're trying to lose.
Like, hey guys, we're getting ready to play with 10 people. What you mean? Because this dude gonna be tied to that dude. We are not getting.
Because that dude can't block that dude without.
No, because the game's over.
Correct.
If I try to do that, no.
But you talked about earlier. You talked about when we was talking yesterday. You said dude, it's like the Patriots kind of came in and said, hey, listen, man, we just are not going to lose a game on offense. We're just not going to, we're just not going to try. That's it.
Now, what we thought it was weather. We thought, Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man, C.J. Stroud played like a baby's diaper. He stunk. Like, he stunk. If any other quarterback, starting the quarterback, I was hoping they put in the backup. They would have beaten New England.
With the backup.
And that defense? Mm-hmm. Like, that defense, because of the snow, they couldn't get after that guy the way they wanted to. Then they go to Denver. Oh, backup special.
And a blizzard in the second half.
Got a backup quarterback.
I know.
So they were able to get away with playing conservative based on the snow, the elements, and a plan against a backup. They were trying to get it to the fourth quarter, man, and win a close game. That's the only way they can win this game. So when it's 3-0, oh, man, we straight. We cool. 6-0, oh, man, we got them right where we want them. 9-0, we still 2 scores away, baby, for making it happen. When they got that next field goal, it was like, oh, shit. Now we're going to have to try to do 5 outs where I can't help him. 5 offensive linemen blocking their 4 guys, and I'm going to try to get 5 people into the pattern. No. They made a couple BS plays down the field, but that was it. Like, that was Rap City.
My buddies, he's like, dude, Drake Maye looked shook. I said, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't you be? The world was coming down on top of him, bro.
And he took an injection.
Yeah, no,
before the game.
Right, you were talking about that, but like, dude, even if he's healthy as shit, bro, the world.
Imagine you get into a physical altercation and you didn't take your medication.
Yeah.
It play on your mind.
100%. It would.
Damn, what's going on?
It would.
When this thing gonna kick in? This motherfucker just hit me. I felt that. The doctor just told me it wasn't gonna hurt. No, this
That's
ain't
exactly right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do not, especially skilled guys, fans, listen to me. This is a nugget. If you know that anyone's going to get shot up, and that being a skilled guy, and it's soft tissue, being a shoulder, hamstring, knee, or anything, we don't play well shooting up. Them other dudes do, because they dudes. Mm-hmm. All right? We are prima donnas.
Correct.
All right?
Correct.
We don't do well.
Nope.
Injured, and we don't do well getting shot up.
Correct.
So to me, guy in his second year, and I can guarantee you that's the first time his arm's been shot up in a game. So how do I know? How do I know where?
No.
Right. You can see they had a couple guys open. He missed
them big.
Like he missed them early in the game. So
then,
then you start getting hit, and it's like, I know I got a shot. So now no run plays. Josh McDaniels can't call a run play, quarterback run. The guy got a shot. Everyone on the staff knows. So I appreciate him saying it after the game. He wasn't making an excuse. He was just saying, I took a shot in my arm before the game. My arm felt good. He should have never said that. Because I know. Listen, man, I'm not a shoot-up guy. Man, if I have been in some dire situations, and I had my back lock up before the game, and the doc said, the only way, Chris, is I think we can slide a needle in there. And I told him, listen, you get one of the strength coaches, and I'm going to grab my arms, and I'm going to grab my legs, and y'all stretch me out and snap this motherfucking backpack in, because I am not getting that needle in my back.
Yeah.
Like, that is not getting ready to happen. I love these guys, but that is not getting ready to happen. All right? As we say in the business, I'm not a fireman. The building's on fire. I will call. Now, them offensive defensive linemen, they run in there. Reckless abandon. Yeah, running backs. Oh, they run in there. Oh, no. No, not skill guys. No. Hello, 911. Yeah, we got emergency. Absolutely. How many people in there? I don't know. I ain't gonna. Could you see it? I don't know. I know it's smoking. If somebody getting ready to jump out the window, you gonna go and help? No, I ain't helping. No, I'm helping nobody calling shit. That's my role. That's what I do. I'm no superhero.
That's right. They're a special kind of stupid as other guys.
Absolutely.
And they're good.
No,
what
absolutely.
makes them them.
Yes.
They're running you all day long.
No, but we're not that way. Skilled guys, no. So
not
that
you.
was a telling thing. Okay, I got an injection, which also let you know in Denver, he got popped. He got hurt. He got hurt on his throwing shoulder.
Chris Johnson, 4039. I say yes for this reason. What Belichick was able to accomplish in the free agency era is nothing short of amazing. As one of the few coaches who is also a GM, his ability to maintain a core of talent to serve as a foundation for that run is unprecedented.
Bill Belichick, as a general manager, he's not going to get in. He murders some draft picks. Now, he will take your retreaded tires
And make something up.
And put them on his car.
Correct.
And ride them to right before it's getting ready to have a blowout and then drop you off.
But he sees you.
No,
he gets you at the right time.
He sees pieces. You know, Corey Dillon, Cincinnati. Randy Moss, Oakland. Vrabel in Pittsburgh. Like these dudes, he brought these guys in. The safety, Harrison, the safety he brought in. He brought over Revis. Like just the accumulation of players. Okay, I'm going to plug this one in here, and it's going to work for us for a short period of time. They'll do that. That's where he really has some genius. And game-winning situations, like down distance, stuff like that, having your team prep for all types of situations. Yes, that's what he's in the Hall of Fame for.
Got it. Cool as Ice, 2187, LOL. CC and Mike Irvin have that young boy's hairstyle, LOL.
Man, I tried to help Mike with his hair because Mike, about 2 years ago, he had the afro. He liked to pick with the thing, and I'm like, Mike, okay, now, Mike, now listen, bro, you starting to look like you was born in the 50s, okay? Like, if we're going to still be doing this is what we need to do. And my wife is a former stylist, hair, makeup, wardrobe, all that type of stuff. So my wife's the one that had me doing this because this is not me. So I said, Mike, okay, these are the products. This is the little sponge you need to use. So I sent it to him. My wife said, that's the worst thing. He started getting compliments on his hair, and then he just kept letting it grow. And then now it's kind of, well, most Caucasians won't know this, but it's kind of dreaded up. His is braided more compared to mine. Mine is not braided because you have to cut it out. So it got too long. So now he don't know what to do with it. But you can't be 60-year-old and have a bob haircut with dreads. You can't have fucking mini dreads at 60. Okay, they supposed to be down to your butt. You're supposed to, like Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry had dreads.
He hadn't cut his hair since his mom died. For a reason. Now he got dreads all the way down and everything. That's kind of one of the stories behind it. But yeah, Mike's feeling himself.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Mike is way feeling himself right now. He's living his best life. And he's not on regular TV now, so Mike might say or do anything.
Whatever he wants.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No filter.
This is the first time that he hadn't been censored since he was 21.
And it's on.
Yes.
It's on.
Yes. Anywhere you see him, it's a party going down. You're going to have a good time.
Living his best life.
Yeah.
E. Alvarez, 2843. The show is a gem. 2 Men at Work. Thank you. Andre Oates, 8405. Shout out to Shawn Michaels. I finally got his name. Thank you. You're close. Shawn Mike. That's good. I'm doing best.
Get it right.
Right. Great job, men. Great show, fellas. Thanks. Waldo Harila, 8009. Love the podcast and new set. Daryl, 1764. His defensive game plan from the Super Bowl 25, in parentheses, which was already in the Hall of Fame, speaks volumes along with his tenure as
the greatest show on
Patriots.
turf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shut him down. Yeah. Unbelievable. Silver _79. Here in CC, talk about the Hall like that, hit a bit different. There's usually a little reverence in his voice when the Hall of Fame comes up, but you could feel the disappointment in his tone. Much respect for keeping it real with us. We appreciate it. Brian Hunt, 269. Guys, I'm commenting on this real, in parentheses, podcast. I can breathe with confidence watching you two men keeping it real. Blessings to y'all's families. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mamu 3878. It's crazy and disrespectful. Chris Carter wasn't first-ballot Hall of Famer, but when you didn't get in the Hall of Fame, the Mike and Mike show on ESPN stood up for you hard on live TV every morning.
Yes.
When T.O. didn't get in, Stephen A. stood up for T.O.
Yes.
Even though they don't get along.
Yep. No, absolutely. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And T.O.'s not a friend of mine, but I did try to stand up for him. Like I tried to, because they didn't mention the bylaws. They didn't mention all this behavior. That stuff was never even a conversation with the Hall of Famer. I mean, we got Hall of Famers that done some stuff now. We got Hall of Famers been involved in incidences where the other people were deceased afterwards, and they in the Hall. So now they talking about dude was not doing interviews or something. Like, what kind of stupidity are we talking about?
Yep.
I'm like, come on, man, know your membership.
But also, who do you think you are? What kind of complex you got? Who do you think you are?
Know the membership.
Yeah. Because you can lose it. You can kind of revoke some memberships.
Yes.
Brian Hunt, 269. Chris, I was watching you catching passes from Randall Cunningham. How would Randall be if he played in today's NFL in the read option pistol offense?
See, Randall wasn't the most athletic of quarterbacks as far as being agile. So he's not Lamar. He's not Michael Vick. He was kind of one of the people that got it started. 6'4", lanky, a little more than 200 pounds, but he don't have the type of body that has a running back and he can make enough people miss. Like, is he a dual threat? I mean, a different type of dual threat, but he got the party started for a lot of African-American quarterbacks, a lot of dual threat quarterbacks. But those other guys came over, they just end up doing it better. Michael Vick is a better version of Randall Cunningham. Lamar Jackson is a better version of Randall Cunningham and Michael Vick.
Yeah, which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
Like, after watching Michael Vick play, there was going to be a better version than that.
Right.
It's insane.
And that's kind of conversation because someone had mentioned to me that those two, Michael Vick and Randall Cunningham, potentially as Hall of Famers, what do I think about their case? And I said the only one who's really got a case is Lamar because he's a better version of them too. You know, he's a better throwing, running, both better than those other guys. So
back in the day, when Randall started it was something special.
Oh, absolutely.
It was something special to watch. No, man. And you saw it. It's funny. When we first started doing podcasts, my buddy sent me this picture, and it was me standing up, flipping everybody off. It was a fantasy football draft. And I said, who's going to finish second? And they said, what do you mean? I said, I got Carter, Moss, and I got the quarterback, bro. I'm good. I'm only worried about me. I'm totally good. And that's the only damn year I won anything as general manager in fantasy football. Yeah. But we were laughing about it. But when he came up, dude, that was a different deal. Randall Cunningham, I remember watching it. It was a different deal. So, but he was wiry. He was wiry.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, good times.
James Dawn, 8439. Best podcast on the internet. CC is back. Bradford Watson, 322. Great episode tonight, men. Thank you very much. Here, okay. Adam, ADM, VOR, 1ON. Here's the problem with the NFL Hall of Fame. Each season you have over 1,600 players, 32 times 52. You add in people who matter, coaches, managers, owners, and so on. Now you compare down the numbers to the successful or the amazing, but this over the years mounts up to far more than 5 entries to vote for. Yes. There's no upside to the strangulation of entry. There may have been a time where the low numbers added prestige, but the league is so large now that barring entry of greats has no upside. The idea that Kraft and Belichick are not in the Hall of Fame is a full-on anachronism and a disaster. The numbers per year need lifting, and the process has to change.
The process is going to change, and the league hasn't changed that much. We only added 4 teams. We only added 1 more game. So the league and what we're watching is almost exactly what we've been watching the last 30 years. Now, how the style of the game has changed and everything, yeah, but that's just like any other business. But we need to keep the number low because it's called the Hall of Fame. It's not called the Hall of the Very Good. If you want to have the Hall of the Very Good, you could have 3,000 people in there. But when you look at the numbers, 30,000 men have ever played this game in 104 years, 105 years. There are only 14,000 of us played more than 4 years. There's only 394 of us in the Hall of Fame. That seemed like a really good number. Because you want to be in the 1% in life. If you're going to be special, from high school to college, if you're going to play D1, you're in the what percent?
1%, man.
1%.
Yeah, 1%.
And the kids that we're teaching now, FAU and in college football, if they make it to the pros, they're in the what?
1%.
They're in the 1%. And then if you happen to make it into the Hall of Fame,
you in the 1%.
You're still in the 1%. I'm just trying to keep my reputation going.
Correct.
That's all.
100%.
That's all. And the numbers are what they are. We should not make it easier. We are not raising the bar. No. We're not lowering it either, right? The standard is the standard. Did you do something that was so special that it's got to be explained in the overall history of the game? And that's where Kraft and that's where Belichick, that's where their stories are. They have to be included to tell this game.
But right now, for the next year, they are not included.
Now Kraft losing the Super Bowl, Belichick, he might get fired there in North Carolina. Imagine the kind of year they're going to have.
I know.
I mean, Kraft been 11 Super Bowls?
Right.
They only got 60.
And Belichick may actually get fired from a coaching position, a head coaching position.
Yeah, with 8 Super Bowls.
With 8 Super Bowls.
Not good enough to be in there.
Crazy. James Wilson, 757. It can't. This was even. I'm trying to understand why people are so upset. Belichick and Brady got caught cheating. What happened to protecting the shield and integrity of the game? He was so arrogant with it and thought he was untouchable.
Well, number one, Brady was only involved with the footballs, and there were other people out there that did have footballs. The deflating of those footballs is not what made Tom Brady great, but they did violate the rules. It's fairly obvious, even to New England fans who they admit when they're not on air, but they admit something. Really
the evidence is overwhelming.
Yeah, something was a little wrong there. And in the history of the NFL, no team has not fumbled in 10 home games. They played 8 games at home that year. They did not fumble one. They didn't lose one fumble in 8 home games. And then they played 2 playoff games. They did not lose. They played 2 home games, 10 games. It never happened in the history.
Wow. Okay. Numbers don't lie.
They just tell a part of the story. You know, that guy going down that corridor, if he just would have not went to the bathroom and just had something else to do, then we'd be.
That's
but
right.
That right there is not enough to omit them from the hall, because they've also they got fined, suspended, and draft picks. So that's the penalty. So guess what? If I deflate the balls, I'm going to get suspended, fined, and penalties. Guess what? If I'm not a great quarterback, guess what? Penalty served. Okay?
Correct.
So now this only happens if you're great. That's fucking stupid. Right?
Correct. Yeah.
The other
Only
guy
if you're
happens
great.
to.
Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody ever brings it up.
No one did. There's a couple guys in the Hall of Fame. They wore that sticky stuff on their hands catching the football. Very, very prominent people. That sticky
Real
stuff.
sticky.
Sticky.
You get it near their hands.
Sticky. Hey, let me tell you something. If you accidentally get some on your gloves and you have to motherfucking rub your head,
you ain't dropping nothing. Well, it is definitely a travesty, and we hope things change. And I hope you involved in changing
it is.
I hope
we getting in the room. We getting in the room. By hook or crook, bring a gun. We in there next year.
I like that. I'm all in. So we appreciate you. Thanks for jumping on last night. Thanks for jumping back on. It's our first 2-part one podcast. We'll see y'all next week.